Da 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 da. I'm loving it. Yo, 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 yo. I need to get a mic check in this. Make sure that my mic is sounding good. Cause after this, it's a it's it's a Twitch thing. You see it? I might go on YouTube and let the people them know on YouTube that we're doing this too. I mean, not YouTube, sorry, Instagram. But this is more of a mic check, more of a sound check, technical checkings. You know what I'm saying? To make sure everything's crisp. But we'll talk about a few things still. Toronto rappers for 2021. It's definitely something I want to talk about. Let me make sure the stream is showing proper as we wait for the comment gang to forward. Big shout to Nearly Homeless. How my mic sounding, family? Am I still getting that echo that I was getting before? Let me know. Try to make sure the things sound crisp. Let me see. Oh, it does. Hey. Okay. So when I run some tunes later on and I do We Love Hip Hop Radio up on Twitch, I shouldn't be getting that back, that echo, you know what I mean, that I was getting before. Shout out to Googles. Let me go and make a quick announcement on live on Instagram. But yeah, what's poppin', yo? I'm trying to find out who are the rappers for 2021. We just put out a sick episode with Heartless G. Nazir Ali says top 5 got offered 1.2 million deal, a 1.2 million deal. Did I hear about it? I did not. Ooh. From who? What label? That's a big fucking deal. I'm gonna give Instagram a little bit of love, quick fast, just to let them know that we're on YouTube. Yo, we on YouTube live right now. Tap into our YouTube, youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. We're on live right now. Mic sounding crisp. We're gonna do a Twitch stream today. Nazir, that's called the loan on OVO. Oh, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. If that's not cap, that big up to him. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. Shout out to the people who are over here on Instagram. I'm over here on YouTube Live. Tap in with us on YouTube Live. We're having a live Q&A. We're talking about Toronto rappers. We're talking about Canadian rappers. And then also we're going to be going on Twitch around 6 o'clock. Run the Twitch stream. What else is going on? It's not cap. He said it on live. The amount of money will change his life. The people around him. Interesting. Nazir Ali got the scoop. Shout out to the comment gang via YouTube as well as the people over here on Instagram. Not staying here on the gram too long. Just letting y'all know that we're on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel right now. We're doing a live on YouTube. We could continue the conversation over there. Let me see. Let me pull up some exclusive. See if what I got in the vault here. We got the C-Row interview that's gonna be dropping real soon. Right now, that's available. Heartless G interview. Very dope interview. Let's see what I could pull up here. Also, JMG Kofi interview available right now. Let me know who else y'all want to be seeing interviewed for 2021. But for the people who are on Instagram right now, tap into our YouTube. We're on live YouTube right now, having conversation before we stream on Twitch today and get it really, really, really popping. Pull up this interview here. Y'all seen the Heartless G interview?
Realistic as they were, I don't think my name would still be
We were supposed to do a Robin Banks interview a while back.
what it is, you know, like I wouldn't still be as relevant as
I'll finish telling the story
I am, you know,
to the people over
without
here on
them.
YouTube.
Like they're just not
Hold tight. I'll tell y'all the story.
letting it happen. They're
For
not
y'all on
having it. They're
Instagram, tap into the YouTube and you'll be able to hear the rest of the story of why that interview never happened. I'm off this.
not letting that shit die out. And they appreciate like whenever I put out some quality, or if the flow or the bar scheme is up to par, they're making sure people understand and recognize that, yo,
Discard
listen,
that.
metaphors, punchline, flow, tune in, tap in, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Pressa. Big interview, you know what I'm saying? So we were supposed to do a Robin Banks interview. Just to give y'all some transparency, because you know, I like to share with the audience. You know what I mean? Sometimes the team even thinks, yo, Friday, you're sharing too much, fam. Chill, don't let them know all that. But I'm like, nah, man. These are the people who support us. So I feel that they have a right to know. You feel me? So, boom. We booked the interview. It was locked in. We were going to do it on Zoom. This is right when the pandemic started. The day that it was supposed to happen, you know, there was a few technical issues that he was having on his side. He said, okay, we're not going to be able to do it today, but we'll pull up another day. Fine. Another day came through. Didn't happen. This time it wasn't no technical issue, nothing like that. It was just ghost. Nothing. We were waiting. There was 4 of us on the Zoom waiting for him to join. Nada. A couple weeks later, shout out to Hot Freestyles in the 6. Saw the interview pop up there. End of story. Never told that story before. So yeah, that's what happened to the Robin Banks interview. Doesn't mean it can't happen. But if y'all really want to find out what's going on with him, you know, some of his history and stuff like that, there's a very recent interview on Hot Freestyles from the 6 on the Hot Freestyles channel. Big up to them. You guys want some more stories? Because I got more. Who else would you guys like to see on the We Love Hip Hop Network? And I'll let you know if they've been there before, or if the interview could have happened, or if it's just not going to happen. We could do that today. Nazir says, hit him up again and get him on the show. His story is inspirational. It is. And big up to him. But I never heard from him since that time that we got stood up. Sosa, your comment has a curse in it, but I can still see it, but YouTube blocked it. It says F with FTG, they next. I'm telling you. I fuck with them heavy. I like their music a lot. The whole FTG crew. RIP FTG Metro. Shout out to Ottawa. Definitely trying to get up with them real soon. Cottage says Velo. Velo's doing it big. Doing it big for Scartown, Scarborough. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware I'm completely out here when it comes to this music scene. Paco. Which Paco? Because there's a couple of Pacos. And shout out to Demonte. By the way, how's my mic sounding? No echo today? How's my mic sounding? No echo today? Ah, don't worry. I answered my own question. Sound nice on a mofo, right? Did my Googles. Um, Suhali says whyg1. Oh, also send me your links. Hit up our Discord. We got a Discord page popping. Send me your links. Also send us to we love hip hop toronto at gmail.com. Links to your music videos, links to your songs, whether it's on Spotify, SoundCloud, whatever streaming platforms. Preferably the links, not the MP3s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be doing We Love Hip Hop Radio. Sane. I'm pulling up the Discord right now. If y'all heard a little beepy beep. Join us on Discord. We Love Hip Hop on Discord. Puffy L's interview. Yeah. And LMK says R&R Ryaski. He's doing his thing. Underrated and unique. Can we go over that underrated term? And he might be underrated. You might be right. But can we go over that quick fast? Because I was having a discussion with the team about the term slept on. And I said that I was a slept on rapper. I actually had a whole rant. Y'all think that my rants are only camera rants and I just do the shit for the camera. No, I rant off camera. I just rant. It's just part of my DNA. AKA Rant and Rick. But the reason I said that, and I'm still reading the comments, so don't worry, I'm still paying attention to what y'all saying. The reason that I said that I was a slept on rapper is because I put out 3 albums, about 12 mixtapes, and multiple music videos. Not 1 or 2, maybe I think I got 12 music videos. And around that time, when I was doing my thing, the people around, not necessarily just fans, but because I had some fans, but my other musical peers and stuff like that, they were fucking with me on a low key. They give you the, oh yeah, you one of the hardest hustlers out here, Friday. But they wasn't rushing to do a track with me. I built my connections myself. Went to the radio stations via being a manager for other rappers, building connections. Never got no video facts, record deals, any of that stuff. But it wasn't the type of shit I was looking for because I was doing too much street shit. And I was in the street. But I put in the work. And was not a successful rapper. Therefore, in my opinion, that means I was slept on. I'm not mad at it, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? To be mad at it would be like, yo, fuck all these rappers out here. I'm the best. I'm going to drop some new shit just now. No, I'm done. No more rap for me. I'm happily doing content. However, I probably rap circles around 90% of my peers. No cap. They'll say different. Might need a Friday interview still. There is one, fam. Shout out to the man them from Shifter magazine. Let me see if I can find it right here. Bong. Ooh, they got a nice little set of views under it now. Oh no, that's us. uh I thought that was our interview with the 165 because no diss to them. The views are kind of hurting. Niggas ain't fucking with me like that. Oh, my bad. I thought it was only
for
44
your
views
time. It
on
was
that.
nice kind of just picking your
Y'all
brain.
showed
And
up.
I like talking to the old.
But I do got an interview. I have multiple interviews. Multiple radio stations that I popped up at. Tony Cash says King Daps is slept on. Possibly. He has a lot of songs that I see out there. I see a lot of songs with Camel, with Genghis Khan. I'm sure he has a few solos, but I don't see a lot of music from him. So technically he might not be slept on. You know what I'm saying? He might need to just put in some more music. You know what I'm saying? But if he has a huge catalog from before, pushed his shit as to the best of his capabilities, got in front of mad eyes and people acted like it didn't happen, then he slept on. That's me. King Ahmed says top 5 is not good for Toronto music. Why not? Everybody can do their thing. I don't understand the issues that people have with top 5. I think everybody can coexist. Who you think is the best RN in Toronto? And be honest, no politics. Right now in Toronto. My bad. The best lyrically? That's a fucking tough one. I think Doovie is one of the best, like music wise. His music is really good. Who else do I think's music is really good? I think LB Spiffy makes some really good music. I also think that Tizzy Stacks makes really good music. I think Lil Beretti makes really good music. I'm not going by popularity, who's got more views, whatever. I'm just going by what I hear. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay Neat makes really good music. I think YG makes really good music. I think Molly Sways makes really good music. I think Tay Stacks makes really good music. So that's the list that I got right there. That I think make good music. And there's others too that I'm forgetting, like Toby. He makes really dope music. Knight Lavelle, representing Ottawa. These are people who, even if they didn't have the views that they have, their music sounds really good. They're good at making music. They've developed their craft over the years where I listen to them and they sound better and better song by song. I said a female. I said Tay Stacks. Who else? Who else from the females? I think TNT ladies, they're really good at pushing their music. They're getting better. You know what I'm saying? They're not there yet musically, but they can be there. You know what I'm saying? So Holly says Pressa is fire. And I don't know why they blocked the comment. I'm gonna let it slide. So he says Pressa is fire. To be honest, but he makes dumb decisions when releasing music. 420 in London was a shit track, but once he got signed, his label picked the songs for him and released it. Same with Six Buzz. That's one way of looking at it. Um, I feel like the label made the decision with that song too, with the 420 in London. I don't think that was necessarily his decision. I just seen Nacia go live on Instagram. Another female who makes good music. Okay. Chroma's music is getting better. Okay. I'm not gonna put her in the category because we're talking about people who I I know this to her that I'm listening to in my spare time. However, she has had a few songs that I'm like, oh, the song that she has with Young Leaks, I like it. Sheffy, yes, fire fucking music. Okay. Um, sometimes I think about being an A&R and trying to get up in some of these offices. I've thought about it. It's a paycheck. It's an opportunity to get um, some of the culture more inside of these record company offices, and you know, I feel that I've been plugged in or I'm plugged in enough where I could be beneficial to one of these record companies. The only thing that's been holding me back, even from even taking the steps to contact some of the people that can get me a job in some of these places, is I'm worried that it might take time away from what we got here. You feel me? Holly Abaddon says Lanko is super underrated and is an up and coming. His sound is different. He's gonna blow up one day. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what he's got. You know what I'm saying? What's your question, fam? K Fourth says how you let top five check you. Oh, he checked me? I didn't realize that happened. And no disrespect to you, maybe in your perspective, you might think that he checked me. So, I'm not gonna take away anything from your perspective. However, as a grown ass man, I don't think he checked me. I think he has an aggressive tone. However, we still had ended up having a good conversation. I got my point across, he got his point across. And now it's this thing where it's like when I see him go live, if I'm in the live, we talk. You know what I'm saying? We have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could see, with the Timmy D and all that type of stuff, how some people might find that disrespectful. I look at it as entertainment, and maybe that's my fault. Maybe I'm not looking at it as serious as people see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see any threat. So if I don't see a threat, I won't laugh shit off, but I'm gonna just continue the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect to me is if you're like, yo, Europe, and I don't want to get the video demonetized, but if a person calls me a vagina, but the curse word version, you know what I'm saying? Or he's like, yo, you're a goof, bro. You're a goof, bro. Just know you're a goof. Now we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Right? That never happened. So we good. I've had that happen more with people in the DMs who have no Avi or an Avi like this. No face, no case. Then a person like Top Five or any rappers. I feel like most of the rappers who are doing their thing are pretty respectful. You know what I'm saying? In their own ways, because they're all doing their thing. They see the bigger picture, including Five. But the guys who are like just trying a thing, or they're like, yo, they just came home and yo, I might get into this rap shit. They come at me super left in the DM sometimes. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yo, goof. How you're not playing the man them? Bro, when I see you, I-E. And I'm just paraphrasing. What up, Mike Smith? I'm super paraphrasing. If I was to get specific, it could go left. I might get all kind of DMs like, yes, what? What kind of threats? Huh? I'll just say one. And if he's watching this, no disrespect to you, I'm not even gonna say who you are, okay? Because we made friends. You better wear a mask, my nigga, or I'm gonna bite your lip off. I said, whoa, 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 my nigga. It's not that serious. It's just podcasting. Yeah, pause. But like no pause, because like that's scary shit. That's like demonistic, like demented serial killer type ish. You know what I'm saying? To be like, calm down, fam. You know I never kicked in your door, smashed your chick, none of them type of thing, right? Those like, you know, I never slapped your mom. You know, the type of shit that make you get enraged. The girl, not for me, but I know some niggas get enraged when niggas fuck their girl. If I had a girlfriend and another nigga fucks her, send her back to the streets. She belongs to all of us, my nigga. You know what I mean? My bad. I didn't realize that she belonged to all of us. Deuces, mommy. I'm not that guy. But other niggas get mad. What? You fuck my girl? Ah! Pop, 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 pop. Whole block have to get it. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, man's door kicked in, tied up, all them type of thing. Take all your work. Now you got to start all over again. Niggas waving guns in your face. I've been there. If you see that nigga, you might want to do something to him very violent. When you end up, or if you end up in the Bing, and man's ask you, what are you here for? You say, niggas robbed my work, and I blasted at them. Nobody will be like, you dumb nigga. Why would you do that? No, he put my life in danger, and when I found him, I did something. Doesn't make it right, but those are street rules. You know what I'm saying? Big up Tony Cash. Big up P4 GK. Respect. Big up the Heartless G. Hold your head. But yeah, shit like that, I can understand. You do a podcast and you might have not gotten an interview on it or whatever, you know, you didn't get a repost on an Instagram page, does not warrant, I'm gonna bite your lip off when I see you, nigga. it doesn't it doesn't have to go that far, fam. There's way better reasons to want to get that crazy. God bless my mom Dukes. Right? God bless my mom Dukes. Right? Rest her soul. But when she was alive, a nigga slapped my mom, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. I'm gonna with pleasure. I couldn't get on a podcast? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I might be a little bit, aggy about it. Like, yo, fuck those guys. They're hating. But I ain't gonna be like, yo, when I see them though, bottom lip gone. No. We're not doing that. It's unnecessary. Take it down to 3. 10 is too much for you, my G. ASR Glow says, who was your best interview with? Right now, in my top 3, and not just because the interview just dropped on some promo stuff, Heartless G is in my top 3. Hands down. For me, Smith & Wesson, a.k.a. the Cocoa Brothers. I said Cocoa Brothers. Bruvas. Okay? That's way back in the catalog. About 3 years ago now, we did that interview. And I did that interview solo. And it was fire, in my opinion. And it was an honor to meet them because I was listening to them from when I was a shorty. And third, that's a good one, man. We've done like 200 plus interviews, maybe touching 300. So that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to get back to you with that one. You know what I'm saying? One interview that I look back on now and I really value is the Bizz interview. No cap. At the time, because it helped, or because it really, really helped to blow up our network, I was like thankful for that interview. But I would always tell people, it's not our best work, especially after we did like 50, 60 other interviews and we started getting way better at asking questions, timing, all those different things that come into place with interviews. But now when I look back at it, it was a really fucking good interview because he was super drunk. You got to put on to through the interview. Oh, I got put on through the interview, the Bizz interview. Shout out to you, Cottage. Yeah, a lot of people got put on through that interview. The one that you see on the channel right now, that's the second upload of it, because the original channel obviously went down back in 2018 when we were at 9,876 subscribers. And that interview at the time was at, I think, 101,000 views. Crazy views, just going crazy. That was at 101,000, and the Casper and K Money interview was at 103,000. So they were in competition for numbers. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me close this window a little bit because it's starting to get cold as a mofo. That's that Canada cold right there. But yeah, as I look back now and I see sometimes when I see a comment every once in a while under that interview, and I might click on the interview and watch a few minutes of it, or like if I use it for like a flashback, like a piece of it, it's not easy to do interviews with people when they're like super inebriated and like they're all over the place. It's like driving a car through a fucking snowstorm. You got to stay on the road in between the lines and between the yellow lines and the medium and shit like that, and get to your destination, which is, i.e., the end of the interview. However, it's a rocky road. There's a lot of obstacles, and you know what I'm saying. Um, and at the time, we were really, I don't want to use the word amateur, but we were young interviewers or young podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Let me get comfortable in my chair here. Say, who's the hottest? And stop talking shit. Bruh, calm down, man. I'm tell story, bitch. I said who's the hottest in the city. You missed that. I gave a long list of people who I think make dope music. But since then, we've had interviews where wow. Well, K to 6, just to respond to your question, I don't have an opinion on who's the number one. You know what I'm saying? I could only go by what I see in the numbers. Because there is no number one. There's the one who's leading everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Whether his or her music is the best, that's not a question for me. They got the most numbers, right? So that would be Pressa. He's the number one. He's the one who's hitting billboards with his songs. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who's been able to take his musical career, get a record deal, and move to the United States. You know what I'm saying? So he's number one. I like his music, but out of the people that, are out here doing their thing, he's not there's people who I like his music better, but he's number one. You know what I'm saying? Besides the Drakes, Navs, and all those people, Drake is number one, hands down. But that's not even for Canada. That's for the world. But a beautiful murder says we need more Gucci on We Love Hip Hop. I agree. Gucci gang. Tony Cash says the crook goes hard. Definitely. Definitely. But yeah, when it comes to interviews that are like really erratic, that was one of the interviews that taught me how to deal with people in the future. When you get somebody who comes through and they might be crazy, they might be wild, when we get the older heads, holy, no disrespect, but the man can chat. I'm gonna have to hide that comment right there. That one's getting hidden. K the 4th in the comments. We're on YouTube, so be respectful in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What's to say here? Ivy 50 band or 50 hand says Doobie has the best music. He makes really, really dope music. You know what I'm saying? And his music speaks for itself because he's not really online too tough like that. But when he drops, people forward. Just Acuna by Rare says Doobie reading my wrongs. Super underrated. I don't think that's underrated. People fuck with that song heavy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's one of the ones they pushed as much, like him and his team. Nightmares is the one, that's their tune. And Southway, I think they dropped that because the momentum that was going on with the academics thing and everything. So they're like, yo, we got a banger, and he makes bangers really quick from what I've heard. So he's like, yo, let that one off right now. Boom. But I don't even think Southway is the one that he has in the vault that's going to be like the ba bam. I think he's got a super, super slapper that when he drops that, city's done off. You know what I mean? Mm. Shout out to Big Slime. Um, Nazir Ali's Friday. Who you think is going to blow and get a major record deal this year? And there's another question that I'm going to tie into this from DD Dog GFX. Hey yo, we need Casper Part 2 interview when he touches road. That's a whole fact. So I'm gonna take those two questions and put them together. Who I think is gonna get a record deal this year is Casper. And if K Money forwards, let's say next year, he next. He'll get a record deal. Those guys still have a sound that when they drop, it's infectious. People hear it and they're like, oh, that's them. Even when they're on a feature, you hear it, you're like, that's them. You can call them for hooks. You know what I'm saying? Because they can sauce up your song with a hook, not even do a 16. So that's valuable for record companies. So my prediction, Casper, definitely gonna have a deal in 2021 if he plays his cards right when he comes home. Who else? Doovie could possibly get a deal if he wants one. Okay? If he wants one. Because I'm sure he's been offered. But they might have not hit the right number. You know what I'm saying? Roadrunner can also get a deal if he wants one. Yeah, but record labels don't care. If they really, really feel that they can make a ROI, a return on their investment, and they know that you're not going to be, let's say, you're not going away for murder, they got you. You know what I'm saying? They'll cover the extra lawyer bills on your dime, obviously, right? But they'll cover all that. They'll front that for you. You know what I'm saying? So that you can come home and get back to the studio because they see that every time that you put out music, the numbers go up. And if the numbers go up and you make money, they can make money too. That's all record companies think of. They don't give a fuck if your music's good or not. They see, oh, there's a reaction every time you drop. Let's get involved. We inject money and promotion into that and get you on the radio. And the type of traction that you get on your own turns 10 times over, which gets you the return on money 10 times over at a small percent, and they make money. And then if you're not happy, they just hold you and you just owe them money forever. Or you make a gang of money and then you hold the chips. Lucky 7 goes hard. Does. Sick People. I see Sick People mentioned here. Nina Dawn. Sick People is all around entertaining. Yes. Most definitely. Audio concurrent. Let me hear how this sounds. Ooh, sounds crispy. That's how we're dealing. That's what we're dealing with today. Good sound. So here one. I think I'm done ranting. Or actually, this wasn't a rant today. You know what I'm saying? No shots were fired. Everybody came out uninjured. Um, I'm waiting for my loud to get here. Big shouts to all the people in the comment gang. Going to be streaming on Twitch at 6 p.m. Okay? So follow us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/WeLoveHipHop. Twitch.tv/WeLoveHipHop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be streaming for about an hour and a half, all Canadian music. Little under an hour and a half because mans have things to do tonight. No. A beautiful murder. Before I go. You said get Debbie on here more, please. Listen, I ain't got no problem with that. Okay? But anytime, or the first time that we got her on, it got a lot of views, but there was a lot of backlash at the same time. Anytime I put on somebody who's polarizing, i.e. a Debbie, a Sagittarius Shoddy, any of those people, and the thing is, they're the non-rapping people, but we interview a lot of people who don't rap. But those two specifically, I actually lose friends over that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People get so mad that they take shots at me where I got to cut them off. So trust me, they be big decisions. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, am I ready to do that again? And have to argue with people that, like, I thought had love for me? Because I don't argue. I just look and I keep it moving. Because we're trying to build, we're trying to make an entertaining network that has all types of entertainment, whether it's interviews, whether it's news stories, whether it's music list, whether it's sex talk, whether it's interviews or conversations with people who are just doing viral things, interviews with serious rappers, interviews with young rappers, interviews with older rappers. We're trying to do a lot of things over here. It's a network. But not everybody understands that. So we continue to build content. Once that top 5 interview does happen, because we're going to make that happen, I'll probably lose some more friends. We'll probably gain a lot of fans. We'll probably have a lot of people who view the interview. There'll be probably way more likes than there are dislikes. But people will DM me, why do you do that for? Yo, you're moving the culture back. I don't accept that. That's cool. Sucker. But yo, tap in with me, please. 6 o'clock. Twitch stream. Twitch.tv/WeLoveHipHop. We're going to go crazy. Send your submissions right now. WeLoveHipHopToronto@gmail.com. I'm looking at the emails. Let's go. I'm off this. Deuces.